What's up? It's Pat from AsteroidX, and today I'm going to give you two slightly more advanced Amazon advertising techniques that'll make you just rip sales away from your competitors. They're going to be in the dust, scratching their heads, wondering what happened. Meanwhile, you have taken off with the sales. That's what we will accomplish in this short video. And um, you've probably seen product targeting ads before, but this is not that. This is called category targeting, and it's slightly more advanced, but it's very, very effective. My company, my team, we spend about $15 million a year on Amazon ads and growing across hundreds of different accounts. So we've tried a lot of stuff, we've tested it, and this is my gift to you for today. It's effective advertising. We are today, just by way of example, we are in the indoor treadmill space, and here we are on the Nordic Track T Series. Okay. And I want you to imagine for a second that you and I are in the market for an indoor treadmill as a shopper, not as a seller. Take your seller hat off for a second. We're just here and we're browsing. And we look at the listing and we go, it's kind of got that center console. And I don't know if I want to pay for all that. Price point looks a little steep. The reviews aren't the best. So what's the shopper going to do? Well, we may either just leave the listing immediately, or what we might do is take a trip downtown, down the listing, read the bullets, check out some information, and just try to confirm or deny if our assessment of this listing is correct. Because if we were, fully sold on the listing, we just add to cart, we just buy it right now. Right, but we're not quite, especially in more expensive purchase. Maybe we want some more information, so we go to the bullets, and before we can get to the enhanced brand content section, almost all listings are interrupted by a little break here. It's an advertising break. And normally this section will say like sponsored products related to this item, or here we have some, sponsored related to our views, and here we have some deals. But no matter what the exact type, there's some ad space here, and Amazon's always going to put some ad space here. Now, here is our opportunity if we were one of these other sellers to steal away the sale. Now, remember, this Nordic Track indoor treadmill is $800. And so if I scroll down and I see something that's okay, that looks good. That's at only $200. It stripped away the center console, but I wasn't super interested in that anyways. This looks like a good deal, and I will click it. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to cost the seller a click unnecessarily, but you get the idea. If I was a shopper, I would click through this listing, and I would then maybe go there, and Yasuda has taken this sale that was originally rightfully belonging to Nordic Track. Okay, that's the idea. That's how functionally these ads work. But we're going to take this a step further because this is slightly more advanced. This is category targeting, right? So we're going to take a basket of products and target all of them, and we're going to make sure that these are all products that our product looks better than, right? These are going to be weaker products than ours, so that when shoppers scroll down, ours seems like an obvious and better option, right? So these guys are always going to seem substandard, and we are going to seem better by comparison. We'll get more clicks, we'll get more sales. That simple. So how do you accomplish this? I'll walk you through it step by step in the Seller Central Ads console. So, from Seller Central, go to Advertising and then Campaign Manager, and I'll assume that we're there now. I've sort of pre-populated these steps just for convenience sake. So in Seller Central, your advertising, campaign manager, you're going to go create campaign. Just click that blue button there. It's going to give you the standard options. If you have brand registry, you'll have access to these other ads, sponsor brand, sponsor display. Yeah. But even if you don't have brand registry, this will still work because this is a sponsored product ad. You don't need brand registry to run sponsored product ads. So we're just going to click continue under sponsored products. We're going to change the targeting. The targeting initially by default will be automatic. We're just going to change it to manual targeting. We're going to make another change. We're going to change it from keyword targeting, which is like keywords in search results. We're going to change that to product targeting. Okay. And then we're going to, instead of go to suggested, we're going to go to search. Which means that we'll be able to search any category that we want. Now, for this, I would recommend that you search your main keyword, call it. And your main keyword is simply, if you were to take a copy of your product down to Times Square in New York, and you said, "Hey, what's this?" Then the majority of strangers, without any prior knowledge of you or your product, would say, "Oh, that's an exercise band," or "Oh, that's a grip strengthener," or "Oh, that's a stainless steel water bottle," "Oh, those are Bluetooth headphones." It's the most common referring term for the product. Yeah, so you're just going to search it. It may take a couple searches to get this right. Okay. So yes, again, switch off suggested, go search, and then um, whatever category you land in, whatever one is selected for you here, indoor treadmills, chocolate protein powder, kitchen scale, whatever it is, you're just going to hit, once you find one that you like, hit refine. And this is the second last step. We're almost done here. But this one is really where the magic is. This is the refining feature. Okay. And this is what decides which types of products your product targeting ad, category targeting technically, shows up on. Who are we going to go up against? Which listings are we going to appear on? And here's the two different types of targets we're going to make. These are going to be separate targets, right? Not at the same time. You could target brand names, so if you have specific competitors, right? But what we find really works, like gangbusters, is and the most effective one, right, is the reviews, the review rating, right? So if, say, for example, our product has a 4.5 or even 5-star average, right? I like to target products with 0 to 4-star rating, right? That way, we'll show up only on listings that have, like, there's tons of your competitors that have, 3.5, 3.9 stars, right? But if we have 4.1, 4.5, 4.8, we can choose to show up just on these subpar listings that people don't really like. And so that gives them a lot of sort of rationale to go down and check out product targeting ads. So that's extremely powerful. So that's going to be one of your targets, and it should be in the hundreds. Should be in mid hundreds if you can. Depends on the size of the niche and the industry, but should be hundreds, right? I'd keep the shipping agnostic for now. So that's one target, and then you click add. The other one that you can do, and again, mileage may vary, you're gonna have to test this out, but you want to do a price range one. So if you're a better value for some reason, right? Like if you're a $200 indoor treadmill, you could target other indoor treadmills. So that would be the category, right? The category from this indoor treadmills with a minimum um, price of, like, I don't know, if we're $200, $300, $500, whatever it is, because you're going to inevitably collect a group of those value shoppers that are looking for a better deal. They may stumble initially on Nordic Track because they have some good keyword ranking, but then they end up on Yasuda because they're like, I don't really need the center ads, the center console here for the treadmill. It seems like overkill. I don't need to watch Netflix while I'm on my Nordic Track. I just want to walk, right? I already have a TV. I just want to walk on here. If I could get something for a couple $100, that'd be great. And then boom, you're right there to get that sale. That's it. This is just one of hundreds of different ad techniques that we have. So I put them all actually inside of a book, and I'll drop that book for you in the comments of this video. It's totally free, so go check it out. It's no harm. Go get your copy. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the other side.